4 people were killed at a shooting at a birthday party in Alabama on Saturday, and the death toll continues to rise in Sudan, where the country's military is fighting members of a paramilitary group. Good morning, I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. Authorities in the town of Dadeville, Alabama, say 4 people were killed in a shooting at a birthday party Saturday. Law enforcement officials say 28 more people were injured, but they won't say if they know who the suspect is or if they died in the shooting or whether that person is still at large in the community. From Troy Public Radio, Kyle Gassett says that lack of information is upsetting residents.
They're frustrated and don't understand why the police are being so tight-lipped. As you know, in other mass shootings by this point, a day or two after the event, there's typically a good idea about the circumstances and some clues about what happened and why. And in this case, we really have none of that.
Kyle Gassett reporting. In Kansas City, Missouri, hundreds of protesters gathered outside the home of a man who shot and seriously wounded a black teenager. The boy had accidentally rung his doorbell because he had gone to the wrong address by mistake. From member station KCUR, Savannah Hawley Bates reports the boy is now in a medically induced coma.
The homeowner shot 16-year-old Ralph Yarl twice in the head through a glass door. The shooter was taken into custody but released after a 24-hour hold and is not currently facing charges. More than 300 people gathered outside the shooter's home Sunday, demanding he face prosecution and possible hate crime charges. Justice Gatson of Real Justice Network spoke at the protest.
My son delivers food every morning, and some of y'all do too. And sometimes you go to a wrong address. Yeah. I know you do. Yeah. And you should never, ever have to worry that your life will be taken.
Kansas City Police Chief Stacey Graves said the shooter was released pending further investigation. For NPR News, I'm Savannah Hawley Bates in Kansas City.
Residents evacuated from near a dangerous fire in eastern Indiana last week are being allowed to go home. The people were moved because smoke from the fire is toxic. Some debris may contain the carcinogen asbestos. Violence is continuing in Sudan, where that country's military is fighting members of a paramilitary group. As Michael Kaloki reports, nearly 100 people have been killed and more than 1,000 other people injured over the past few days.
As Monday dawned, the sound of gunfire and explosions was heard in various parts of Sudan as battles continued between the Sudanese military and the Rapid Support Forces, a paramilitary group primarily comprised of militias that fought in a war in the country's Darfur region. There have been growing calls for a ceasefire in the fighting. Neighboring Egypt has offered to mediate between both sides, while the regional cooperation bloc IGAD, of which Sudan is a member, plans to send a delegation of presidents from Eastern Africa to the Sudanese capital Khartoum to embark on reconciliation talks. Meanwhile, the United States, China, and Russia have also appealed for a quick end to the fighting. For NPR News, I am Michael Kaloki in Nairobi.
This is NPR.